Team Terry here.
I'm Dave.
I'm Kimberly. So we're shooting this video to end season 2.
Of our long journey.
Yeah, we were out west and went all the way to California and back, and we just wanted to sum it up and tell you our plans and what's going on right now. So
yeah.
we had a really good time out in Arizona and Quartzsite, and got to meet all the fellow YouTubers and got to have an interview with, well, the 20 questions with Ben and Rebecca vlogs, his and hers vlog, and that was great.
Yeah, that was really good getting to meet Ben and Rebecca.
We did a lot of things out west, so you know, check out the videos. So we made it home. It took 4 days to get home, and when we got home, Dave started not feeling well.
Yeah, I started where I was feeling dizzy and everything, and at first off I thought it was my heart medications and everything.
And allergies. We thought maybe it was allergies.
Yeah, because the pollen count here in Florida was real heavy when we got home, so I figured, well, maybe, you know, maybe it's that. And I had a little bit of a cough also, and it was one of them nagging coughs. So my VA doctor, he prescribed me these little pills to take. Well, it took care of it, but it made me awful dizzy, you know, even more dizzier than what I was.
Well, we did a couple trips in Florida why he wasn't feeling really good, and we'll have them in the future. And then we started some trips up north, and that's when it went all downhill from there. We were getting the coach ready, and he was working on trying to fix the steps, and that's when it started. He had a spell.
Yeah, I had a real bad dizzy spell underneath the coach. Took me a little bit to get my act together, but I finally come to what I was doing, and I got up and I walked across. Well, I got as far as our carport at our home, and I ended up having to call Kimberly. She was inside the motorhome, and she come over, and I was awful. My stomach was all upset, and but I went inside where it was cool and got cooled off, and I felt a lot better. I mean, you know, I was still a little bit dizzy, but it wasn't as bad as what it had been.
And he had no energy at all.
No.
So we had to go up north. We had to go up for our niece's wedding, and so needless to say, we did the best we could, and I got things around, and my mother came along, and you'll see that in the video in the future on season 3. But we got up there, and he did really well. I mean, he was weak and stuff, and I had to do a lot of the stuff around the coach outside that I'm not used to, but he just walked me through it, and I did the best I could, and I thought I did a decent job.
You did a great job. I mean, it proves that, you know, if anything ever happened to me, you'd be able to do it.
I didn't drive, but we got up to the wedding. The wedding was absolutely beautiful, and then we headed right home because my mother needed to get back because she has breast cancer, and she needed to get back to her physician and get that taken care of. She did have surgery right before we left, so I had 2 people that I was physically taking care of, but we did the best we could, and we got back here to Florida. And meanwhile, let me back up a little bit there. When we're up in Pennsylvania at the wedding, he was just so weak, and we cut back on his blood pressure medicines and his cardio medicines that we thought were happening, and his blood pressure was starting to drop, and his pulse was going up. So by the time we got home, he was very weak, and as you can see, he's very pale. So I went to the store one day, and this is just like 4 or 5 days ago, and when I got home, he asked me to finally call 911 because he refused to go to the hospital. And so then we went to the hospital, and
they did a lot of blood work. Took a lot of blood out of me.
And they took 25 vials.
And they finally come up to where they said my hemoglobin was low. It was 4.9.
Which is 2/3 of your blood.
Yeah, so that was what was causing my weakness and my dizziness and everything, because my hemoglobin was so low. So they scooted me right out of the ER and into like a closely watched room. They started the blood transfusions. They tried to do a CAT scan, a full body CAT scan on me, looking for leaks, blood, loss, internal, and I couldn't lay down flat on my back because I felt like I was dying. So they give me a little shot and relaxed me a little bit, and they got the CAT scan. Nothing showed up on the CAT scan. So they did 3
full pints of blood.
3 pints of blood.
And it brought his hemoglobin up to 7.2. And then they did an upper GI. They didn't find anything. And then they did a lower GI. And they found the problem there. So
it rocked our world.
Right. We don't know the full extent of it, but they're just pray for him and us that we
get through it.
Yeah. So there's a 99% chance of cancer, and his surgeon appointment is soon. It's on the 28th, and we're going to they're going to do take out 24 inches of his colon approximately. There's a bunch of
polyps in there that aren't very good looking. Well, no polyps good looking, but
there's lots of them in there. He did start to remove them. He did remove 19 of them, and then he stopped, and he did further exploring and found the problem further in. So the 28th is when he goes to the general surgeon, and we'll know more after that, and we'll give you an update after that.
We'll win the battle.
Yeah, we'll win the battle, and just pray for us and positive thoughts.
Yep.
All right, so the future. The future for this season 3 is to explore Florida.
Yeah. We're
going to explore Florida and different parts of Florida, and what you can do in Florida, where you can camp in Florida. Some things will be day trips, so it'll be like, Florida vlogging.
Right.
So we're going to explore, the state that our homestead is in. So.
Right. And this all hinges on how, I got to make a quick recovery. I want to get back up on my feet, because these are a lot of plans that we had
prior to this incident happened.
Prior to this is it's a setback, but we'll make it through it with everybody's prayers.
Yes.
We'll get through it.
And whatever you believe in, please just put it up to whatever you believe in, and just give us good thoughts, positive vibes, prayer. But we know we can make it through this and continue our journey in life.
Yep.
And we want to thank you all, our new subscribers. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Please hang in there with us. The vlogs have been very in between, long times in between, because we have a lot of issues going on. So.
Yeah, we're trying to get, no excuses, but we're just trying to get myself back up on my feet again, because I have no energy.
Yeah, we didn't go very far to do this vlog.
No.
We made it into the backyard, so.
That's it.
But anyway, we're going to end it here, and we love y'all, and thank you for watching.
Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already.
Make sure you leave a comment.
Yeah, leave your comment and positive thoughts.
And thumbs up.
Yeah, and give us a big thumbs up.
and share with your friends and family.
Right. And we'll catch you on the road.
Yes, catch you on the road. I love you.